Welcome to a virtual tour of Riverbend Nature Center in Faribault, Minnesota. Riverbend Nature Center is a 501c3 nonprofit organization that specializes in nature and environmental education. The Nature Center includes 743 acres of original and restored natural lands with over 10 miles of trails that are open to the public 365 days per year. Here we are at the rain garden in front of the Interpretive Center. A rain garden is a shallow basin planted with deep-rooted native wildflowers, grasses, and shrubs that filter and absorb stormwater runoff and the pollutants it carries. Their extensive root systems filter stormwater runoff by removing nutrients, sediments, and pollutants before it enters our groundwater and waterways. In addition to helping prevent erosion and improving water quality, native plants provide essential food and habitat for local wildlife. Their seeds and nectar provide a valuable food source for birds, butterflies, and other insects. Native plants are plants that were here prior to European settlement. They are well adapted to location conditions and require very little care once established. A few of the plants we'll learn about are milkweed, prairie phlox, and bee balm. Milkweeds get their name from the sticky white sap that oozes from the leaves when they are damaged. More than 100 species of this herbaceous perennial are native to the US and Canada. The type most people think of is the common milkweed. Milkweed is best known as the exclusive host plant for monarch butterfly eggs and larvae. Prairie phlox, also known as downy phlox, is known for its dome-like clusters of purple flowers. The flowers have 5 petals, unlike the invasive dame's rocket, which only has 4 petals. Phlox grows in many conditions, flowers May through July, loves the sun, and can grow to be 6 to 24 inches tall. Bee balm, also called bergamot, is a favorite among pollinators. The colorful purple and pink flowers and smell attract pollinators of all kinds. It grows 2 to 4 feet tall and thrives in full sun. Native Americans and early colonists used bee balm leaves and flowers to make a variety of medicinal salves and drinks. Bee balm is a member of the mint family. Its foliage has a strong aroma and is sometimes used in herbal teas, salads, and as garnishes. A few other plants you may see in the rain garden include aromatic aster, meadow blazing star, little blue stem, prairie dropseed, and purple coneflower. Next, we will tour the amphitheater. Here we are at the K. Janke Amphitheater. Riverbend's property was owned by the state for nearly 100 years. The farm, referred to by the Faribault Regional Center, was located here on this property. As was common on other farms in the early 1900s, the farm had multiple dump sites located throughout this property, one of which being this location of the amphitheater. In 1997, a group of staff and volunteers at Riverbend led the charge to clean up this space and provide an area for outdoor education. Today, this beautiful area is used for outdoor classes, summer camps, and as a rental space. Here we are at one of the most popular spots at Riverbend, Turtle Pond. At Turtle Pond, you can find lots of animals such as frogs, butterflies, deer stopping to take a drink, and yes, even turtles sunning themselves on the logs. The green plant you see covering Turtle Pond is called duckweed. Growing no longer than a 1/4 inch, only one oval-shaped leaf grows from a stringy root. This plant reproduces and spreads quickly, but this is a great thing because scientists have discovered that this plant can clean water. It takes in phosphorus and nitrogen, common among farming fertilizers. Duckweed is high in protein, making it a staple food item for many animals such as fish and turtles. The Marsh Overlook was built in 2005 as a memorial to Ruth Wideberg, a lifelong resident of Faribault and lover of the natural world. She was a strong advocate for creating the Nature Center from the original farm that raised food for the Faribault State Hospital. Her mother, Ruth Morris, had been a head cook there for 33 years, and her nephew, Bill Sofferer Jr., was the last executive director before it closed. The Raccoon Trail is an easy, flat, shady walk from the first parking lot, and the site was chosen for 3 reasons. The trail is accessible for people who can only walk a short distance, rest, then walk back. The marsh is full of wildlife and birds, reptiles, and insects year-round, and the junction of Arbor Trail makes a perfect spot for educational programs. The area is maintained by Bill and Wendy Wustenberg and family out of respect for the high costs of maintaining Riverbend. In 2020, they replaced the cedar bench boards and established an extensive native plant garden in cooperation with the Naturalist staff. A passerby told them many stories about how they make a visit to that area a regular part of their walks, a place for reading, or a convenient meeting place. It is their intention to continue this partnership with Riverbend for years to come. They encourage everyone watching this virtual tour to visit Ruth's Overlook and be inspired by the magnificent beauty of that diverse landscape. If you leave feeling your soul filled and your mind at peace, they encourage you to become a member to help us make sure Riverbend remains free and open to everyone. Here we are at our final stop on the tour, Honor Point. A natural overlook was formed during construction of what is now Oak Trail that provided a lovely view. It is a natural point for reflection and gathering. Thanks to funding from the Carl and Verna Schmidt Foundation and the Richard Carlander family, a structured overlook was created, framed by boulder and stone walls on 3 sides and overlooking the Straight River. The ground is inlaid with stone pavers. Each paver is engravable so individuals may honor loved ones at this special place. The money from each paver donation goes to work immediately supporting the educational mission of Riverbend. Memorial contributions such as this help advance Riverbend Nature Center's mission of helping people discover, enjoy, understand, and preserve the incredible natural world that surrounds us. Not only are your loved ones remembered by all who visit Honor Point, but their legacy is also embedded in the smiles of all the children and families who participate in Riverbend's programs. Thank you for watching this short video tour of Riverbend Nature Center, located in Faribault, Minnesota. Be sure to visit soon to see all of these places and more. As a 501c3 nonprofit nature center, we rely on donors like you. Thank you.